This video is brought to you by HelloFresh. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Jamie and I am a fourth year medical student. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of the apps that I use for school. Nothing fancy, just the apps that I love and use every day. So we'll start with my favorite calendar app, which is the Google Calendar app here. My favorite part about the Google Calendar app is the monthly view that you can see here. I mean, you can clearly read what's written under every day, which is pretty rare for calendar apps. And to compare this to the stock calendar app, you can see the monthly view, but you can't see what's written underneath each day. So I love that in the Google Calendar app, you can see what's going on each day. You have a bird's eye view of your schedule for the next 6 weeks. So the next app I'm gonna talk about is a note-taking app. It's called Notability, and I have talked about this app in a What's in My iPad video. I don't use the Notability app on the phone to take any notes because it's too small, but I do have it on my iPhone so that I can refer back to any notes that I have taken during 3rd and 4th year. So for example, if you go to my Notability tabs, you can see all the rotations that I've had before. Go to my emergency medicine tab, you can see a lot of the articles that I have saved during that rotation, as well as some of the lectures. So if I need to look anything up, it's a really great way to refer back to all my notes, and it's nice to have it on my phone. The next app I'm going to talk about is the Notes app that comes with the iPhone. One of the nice features about the Notes app is that it syncs via iCloud. So if you have an iPad or a MacBook or an iMac, you can have all your documents synced on all your devices. One of the cool features about the Notes app is that you can actually scan documents using your camera. Other features of the app include making a checklist like this, so you can make a to-do list. You can also make a table, and many more. If you're looking to simply make a list or a to-do list, the app that I like the most is the Reminders app. And I like that it's simple and syncs with all your devices like the Notes app. So I'm constantly making lists for my groceries. If I'm going somewhere, I make a list for things that I need to pack. And I'm always working on a reminders list for the things that I need to do. The next set of apps that I'm gonna talk about are the apps that I use in the hospital. I use Hippocrates for looking up medications. You can look up drugs, interactions, and all these other informations. The next app is called UpToDate, which is universally used by pretty much all the doctors that I know. And it's where you can look up all the treatment protocols and information about any kind of disease. Next app is called MD-Calc, which is basically a calculator for all the formulas and calculations that you need to do in the hospital. So for example, you can calculate your anion gap by including all the sodium chloride, bicarb, and albumin numbers. You can also calculate your ASCVD risk, which basically tells you your 10-year risk of heart disease or stroke based on these risk factors. Next is an app called GBC Radiology, which has a lot of quizzes on radiology related topics like anatomy and ultrasound, so you can brush up on your radiology. Next is a weather app, and the one that I've been using is called Carrot, and I love how snarky and sarcastic it is, and it brings a smile to my face.
Your son is a yellow dwarf. How pathetic.
And I like that it shows you the weather in hour by hour basis. And it also has a nice interface that syncs with your Apple Watch as well. The next app I'm going to talk about is Spotify. And I get a lot of questions about the study music that I listen to. I usually don't listen to a lot of music when I'm studying, but when I do, here are some of my go-to playlists. So I go to Browse down here, and then I scroll down to Focus, and some of my favorites are Deep Focus and Mellow Beats. So those are all the apps that I use for school. Anyway, it's actually really nice out today. It's like 70 degrees and it's February, so I'm gonna head out, enjoy some time outside, and run some errands, and I'll bring you guys along with me. Guys, look, it's warmer here in New York today than it is in LA. It's 59 degrees in LA, 75 in New York, 22 in Korea. Crazy. It's like a summer day here in New York. I'm going to the bank to run some errands. Check out my cool cat sunglasses that I got from the Cool Cat event that I went to last week. Outside, it's so nice and warm and sunny, It's like a nice little preview of summer and I'm super excited. Wanted to show you guys a couple of things. I have a new resolution. It's not really New Year's resolution because it's like a very recent resolution. Basically, I wanted to start reading more books. I went to Strand with my boyfriend the other day and we said that we would pick one fiction book and one nonfiction book and then we would read it and then we'll trade. So we got a total of 4 books. I got Tim O'Brien's Going After Cassiato. And I picked this book because I read another book of Tim O'Brien's in high school called The Things They Carried, and it was one of my favorite books. So I wanted to read another one of his, so this is my fiction. And this nonfiction book is called Bellevue, and it's basically stories about the Bellevue Hospital. And I think this book will be really interesting. For my boyfriend's book, I only have his fiction, but he picked this book called 6-4, basically a Japanese crime novel. And he picked this because he's never read anything written by an Asian author. From the synopsis in the back, it sounds really interesting. So I can't wait to read this one once he's done with it. So I've already read almost half of this book, so I'm making really good progress in the last 2 days. And I love that I'm spending more time reading and less time watching TV or on the computer, so I'm really enjoying this new hobby. So I can't wait to read all 4 books that we picked out and pick out even more books after this. Decided to bring my workout outside and run a few miles. This will actually be my first outdoor run since the race in December, so let's take a look. Alright, so we're gonna start from here, run north of Reservoir, go down, cross over at 72nd, and then come back up. And that should be about 4 miles or so. Finished. It was actually 3.5 miles. Average pace was 10:19. Have to start somewhere, I guess. Alright, so I just got back from my run and I showered at the gym and now I'm going to make dinner. And today's dinner is brought to you by HelloFresh. Thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. So if you guys don't know, HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service. And it's really cool because it comes in this recyclable insulated packaging here, like this. And having HelloFresh delivered to your door is really convenient because it means that you don't have to go out to dinner, you don't have to order takeout, you don't have to get all the ingredients from the grocery store. It's just delivered right to you at your doorstep, so it makes making dinner super easy. And it comes with these recipe cards, which I love because I am a visual person and I feel like having these pictures on how to make everything makes it so much easier if you're new to cooking or if you don't know how to make something. I feel like this makes it super convenient. So today I'm gonna be making this creamy dill chicken, and all their recipes are designed to take about 30 minutes, so you don't have to spend a ton of time in the kitchen and you can get dinner ready really fast. So HelloFresh has a wide variety of chef created recipes and they change every week, so you'll be eating something different every week. And really honestly, these are things that I will be making on my own, but with the interesting twist, so it makes it a little more interesting. So for example, this chicken has chicken and potatoes, but it has this really cool dill sauce that I have never made before, so that makes it a little more interesting than what I would normally make. So this is the final product. I love how professional it looks with all the garnishing, and that was super easy to make also. So if you guys are interested in trying out HelloFresh, you can go to HelloFresh.com and use the code StriveToFit30 for $30 off your first order. So I'm gonna get started with my dinner, but before I go, I wanted to do a little update. Today is actually the very last day the match list is due on the website, so meaning I submitted my match list. Congratulations to everyone else who is matching, and good luck to everybody. And it'll be really exciting to see in March where I get to go and where everyone else is going also. So I'm gonna close today's vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just want to remind you guys that all the new merchandise is in now. So go to TheStriveToFit.com and check it out and let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!